The uncomfortable truth: our planet is heating up, the Earth is getting hotter. 2024 was the hottest year on record globally. This isn't just a statistic, it's a reality we can see and feel. We are witnessing the acceleration of global warming, primarily caused by human activities. The burning of fossil fuels releases greenhouse gases into the atmosphere, trapping heat and warming the planet. This warming trend has dire consequences. Rising temperatures disrupt weather patterns, leading to extreme events such as heat waves, droughts, and floods. The scientific consensus is clear. We are living in a time of climate change, and the situation is urgent. The impacts of global warming are felt worldwide, with some regions experiencing more dramatic changes than others. Europe, for instance, witnessed its warmest year on record in 2024. Heat waves scorched the continent, leading to widespread wildfires and heat-related illnesses. Glaciers, crucial for fresh water supplies, are melting at alarming rates, particularly in Scandinavia and Svalbard. The warming planet is a stark reminder of our planet's delicate balance. The time for debate is over. We need immediate and decisive action to curb emissions and mitigate the worst effects of climate change. The year 2024 offered a glimpse into a future shaped by climate change, with extreme weather events becoming the norm rather than the exception. Devastating floods ravaged parts of Spain, Italy, and even the Sahara Desert, displacing communities and causing widespread damage. Hurricane Helene slammed into Florida, leaving a trail of destruction in its wake. These events, once considered rare, are becoming more frequent and intense due to climate change. The warming atmosphere holds more moisture, leading to heavier rainfall and increased flooding. Simultaneously, other regions experience prolonged droughts, putting a strain on water resources and agriculture. Scientists warn that these extreme weather events will only worsen if we continue on our current trajectory. The human and economic costs of inaction are simply too high to ignore. We need to invest in climate adaptation measures, such as building resilient infrastructure and developing early warning systems to prepare for the impacts of a changing climate. The transition to renewable energy is gaining momentum, offering a glimmer of hope in the fight against climate change. Europe, for example, has made significant strides in renewable energy production, with 45% of its electricity generated from sources like solar and wind power. However, despite this progress, the impacts of climate change continue to escalate. The transition to a clean energy future is not happening fast enough. We need to accelerate the deployment of renewable energy technologies while phasing out fossil fuels. This requires a multifaceted approach, including government policies that incentivize renewable energy investments, technological advancements to improve energy storage and distribution, and a collective effort from individuals, businesses, and governments to reduce energy consumption. Addressing the climate crisis requires a global effort, yet political roadblocks continue to hinder progress. In the United States, the dismissal of scientists working on the National Climate Assessment, a crucial report on climate change impact, raises concerns about the politicization of science. This move not only restricts access to vital information for policymakers and the public, but also undermines the urgency of the climate crisis. The international community must hold leaders accountable for their actions and push for policies that align with the goals of the Paris Agreement. The urgency of the situation cannot be overstated. As UN Secretary-General Antonio Guterres emphasizes, we need radical climate action to avert the worst impacts of climate change. Delaying action is no longer an option. We need bold leadership, innovative solutions, and a collective will to create a sustainable future for generations to come. The time for action is now. Action is